Hey there, Rosa. Can we look at Aquarius? Yes, we can while we're waiting. I haven't been able to get online. I was here yesterday and they had music playing in here, they had music next door. Yeah, so basically after I did a private client, I couldn't get on live. The day before I could have got on live, but I was just really exhausted. Been a lot of stuff going on for me at the moment. So me and my family, one of my family members just bought a house. There's been a death in the family. There's all sorts of things going on. So anyway, we've got good news and bad news going on. So yeah. Anyway, hey there, Nina, welcome. Nina, it's been requested for star signs, so while we're waiting, and fingers crossed, hopefully we get some people online. I'll be online. It's only 10:30 in the morning here at the moment, so I should be online for at least 2 hours, if all goes well. Hopefully we don't get the trolls knocking down the door. Hey there, Crystal Pickett, welcome back. Yeah, I'm feeling okay. My husband was in a competition, and the competition was up what we call a mountain. In other countries you'd say that's not a mountain, it's just a hill. But I have this disorder with the vestibular in my ear, brain, whatever. And when we go up and down that mountain, it really affects me quite badly. Usually just going up there once and then coming home on the same day is enough to sort of set me off for a little bit. We went up there on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, and unfortunately to participate in Grandparents' Day for my husband and I tomorrow, we have to drive up that mountain again tomorrow. So I'm just trying to get back on target with the balance thing. And looks like it's going to go off again tomorrow. And then on Thursday this week, we are traveling for a tournament, and it's up the mountain again. So yeah, once that's done, I don't think there'll be much of this up and down the mountain for a little while. Probably Mother's Day, there might be something doing where we go up there for Mother's Day, which is May here. Second week of May, I believe, is Mother's Day here. Anyway, let's look at Aquarius while we're waiting for donations. Quickly, we're looking at Aquarius for Rosa. No, I'm not in Britain, I'm in Australia. It's Monday morning at 10:30 in Australia, and it's the 25th, Monday. It's sun shining outside. I think in Britain it's actually nighttime at the moment, but no, yeah, I'm not in Britain. I'm actually married to somebody from Britain, and my DNA, or whatever you want to call it, has a portion of Britain in there, 10% or something like that. A lot of Norwegian and not a lot of Europe in particular. All right, Aquarius. This is for Aquarius. I want you to think about a yes or a no or whatever. Okay, Aquarius, you get a yes, you get a yes. So basically you've got a yes, you've got a yes, yes, no. The yeses are in reverse. Your messages today for the week ahead for Aquarius. Stop being stubborn, Aquarius. You know what you need to do. You know what the decision is. It's time to make that decision. You may also be dealing with a male energy who's being very selfish or stubborn or something like that at this time. The other thing I'm seeing here is some kind of project or get together or something you're trying to organise. It's just seriously, it's just not going to happen. You need to look in other areas now. And it also looks like you feel like work's just not going according to the plan. You do have a lot of stress overload coming towards you. It's either you or somebody else with anxiety or negative feelings and that. So not so great for Aquarius at the moment. It did say yes, yes, no, but in regards to the messages that I was seeing there, it feels like it's a negative kind of situation or a thought thing going on at the moment around Aquarius. Yeah, I'm back again, Chris. I would have been online yesterday, but there was music in here, and I've seen the manager this morning and said that the sound was really loud in here. There's a television over here, so I've got to make sure if you see the television come into view, please put capital letters there. I'm not allowed to have a television streaming in the background, even if you can't hear it. So yeah, let's just check PayPal. I believe somebody paid. Anyway, that was Aquarius. Aquarius, it's kind of a wishy-washy. It's like you know what you need to do, but you're putting something off. And there may be somebody you've been relying on or whatever, and they're being stubborn and pig-headed and whatever, and it's time to just sort of move on to something else, you know what I mean? Especially it looked like some kind of work situation where maybe it's time to let one job go and go into something new. Okay, Erica, you're up first with a detailed read. Can I have your question, please? Have a wonderful day, Rosa, wherever you are. Okay. Just waiting for Erica. There we go. Why is your husband's ex-wife trying to get financial and money? Oh, so you want to know how things will go for her, not you and Lance. Okay, so we're looking at Jahan. It's Jahan, isn't it? Okay, detailed reading. Oh, my timers are off. Here we go. Show me. Jahan has been gathering financial information on Lance and Erica. How will this go for her? What will happen for her in the end? What will happen with Jahan once she gets the information, financial information on her ex-husband? Well, she can't really get your information. That would be against the law in my understanding. Whatever you earn and everything's none of her business, basically, but she can access stuff about her husband. But I don't know, your laws might be different. Anyway, let's see how she's going to go with all of that. I wonder why she would be doing that anyway. You know what I mean? Like, she's supposed to be doing her whole job thing and doing well with that. Okay, there's some kind of final payout thing here that's showing up. Underneath it all, it doesn't look well for her. This is what's underneath what's going on here. This is suspicion, this is things not being said, some kind of... she's basically looking for money that may be hidden. So I don't know if you're doing everything straight and narrow, or whether you do have money that's sitting in accounts for particular things under the disguise of something else, but this is what she's looking for. She's looking to see if there's some sneaky, something hidden, something that hasn't been brought forward with what's going on there. Her challenges she's having at the moment is trying to see that somebody's doing the right thing. So in her mind, he was her husband, even though it was years ago now, and things that they had planned that they would be doing right now, buying a house, moving to a different country, whatever she thought that their journey was going to be, it's like she feels that he owes her, that, you know, if something goes wrong in her life, if she can't afford her bills or whatever, she feels that she's the mother of the child, because we got the mother of the child kind of cards here, and that she's looking for some kind of loophole. Will she find it? It doesn't look likely. It looks like she's going for, let's just give it a number, let's say 8,000 or 9,000. It's looking more likely less than half of what she's looking for, okay? She's using the emotional side of things, that she has been going through some kind of emotional turmoil, or somebody may have spoken to her and said, oh, you can claim damages for the emotional turmoil you went through and everything because of what he did or whatever. So she's looking at some kind of loophole to do with the emotions. Health and well-being is coming up here. I've got the mind here, that's why I'm saying emotional thing is here. She wants to go on some journey, or she wants to look into, let's say that you and Lance, the money used for your wedding that you had, and if you travelled somewhere for some kind of honeymoon or whatever, it's like investigating where that money come from, whose money was it, things like that. Because I just see a lot of emotional stuff going on here. I'm not really seeing anything to do with something that's the law and justice and money and payouts and signing documents. I'm seeing more to do with some kind of, I'm owed this. That's what I keep feeling. I'm owed this. It's your responsibility. Why are you not taking care of this responsibility? She's fighting within herself as well. She's fighting within herself. Oh, bless me. I get a wish for one. Anyway, her outcome cards are showing where somebody, normally this sequence I'm seeing is where somebody has joined a group of people. This group of people pool their resources and they all help each other to come to an end result, and then they have to split the end result. So in regards to, she's looking at the money, she's looking to see where money went, and looking to see if there's some loophole somewhere where money that was paid during their time as husband and wife before the whole divorce thing happened, or something that was purchased during that time that's gone up in value, let's say. She's looking to see that a forced sale to get her share, but it's less than half. I don't know if this is making sense to you, but I know of a person that needed to get rid of some money because of taxation, and they bought a piece of jewellery that was very, very expensive. They insured it. Now, had they got divorced or whatever, their partner would be able to say, I want you to now sell that, I'm owed half of that, or I'm going to report you, blah, blah, blah. So basically, I feel she's looking for any kind of loophole, any kind of tax evasion. The cards normally mean hospital and surgery. So I don't know if she needs surgery for something, and she feels that how's she going to do this? She doesn't want to go on some waiting list. She hasn't got the proper insurance, all of this sort of thing. And that he should do the right thing and help her out because you guys have more money than her or something like that. But underneath it all is confusion, suspicion. There's a nasty surprise coming towards her. You said, what's the outcome going to be? Well, this normally means a conclusion that's not really favourable, especially with all of this sitting beside it. This is sneaky and underhanded. The double fours, black and red, is where somebody's telling you something and telling somebody else something else. So she's trying to see if something was divided, given away, sold, whatever, where she should have got something from that. Now, I don't know, and I know you're not going to say anything here. The house is hers. I don't know what you've been saying there because I'm not looking at the screen. Let's see if you're saying anything else up here. Okay. Yeah, it's not showing me a house. It's not something big like that. It's more likely I don't know, did he buy a baseball card that was signed by some famous baseball person, or did she buy it for him for his, 30th birthday or whatever? It's like he had this thing, and I want to find out whether he sold it, whether he still got it, and whether I can access it. So at the end of the day, let's have a look with the tarots about where this is going, okay? I know that you prefer tarots, and we haven't got much time left. I'm going to give you an extra couple of minutes, but we'll look at the tarots, 333 with the tarots, and then we'll finish up. Show me. Lance's ex-wife has been investigating into their financial situation. What's going on there, and what's her outcome going to be with that? What's the outcome going to be for Jahan with this financial investigation into Lance? Four elements, welcome back, haven't seen you for ages. Yeah, I'm doing the $2 yes and no's pretty much in between the longer readings. If I'm doing a mini read, I'll do that first and then look at the $2 thing. It just depends on who pays first. Anyway, just quickly, we do have where she's trying to trust in her own intuitions. There's something she feels is hers, it's right, it's what she should be doing. I do feel she's getting assisted by somebody else. Some other female, not a male, some other female is talking in her ear and saying, you have access to this. Now, her and Lance have come out in the reading in reverse, okay? It's basically like if they were upright, it's a married couple together doing this thing together. They're both in reverse. They don't belong to each other. They're not married to each other. Whatever's going on in your home is none of her business. She's frustrated. This is frustrated energy. We have the childish behaviour as well. Somebody who feels it's theirs. We do have the whole karma card sitting here about this is karma, this is meant to happen. She's having discussions with people and she's feeling regrets and remorse about certain things, okay? Her outcome is not looking good. Her outcome is somebody being delusional. She feels that she's trying to find something, but it's not there. Okay, so I'm seeing delusional behaviour. Bottom of the deck, we have a marriage no good, we have cheating, lying, stealing, and we have a broken heart here. So what's her outcome? Not good. Not good. I wouldn't be too concerned about this. I feel like she's clutching at straws and she's being a bit delusional about what's going on here. Okay, so that's what I'm getting, Erica. I wouldn't be too concerned about it all. The king and the queen being in reverse could be representing you and him and feeling that he may be hiding something underneath you, underneath your name, things like that. If you are doing that, good on you. Hopefully you get away with it. But yeah, so let's just do a quick yes and no for you. Just 2 yes and no's and then we're moving on to the next reading. I'll just check PayPal. So just think about 2 questions in your mind right now, Erica. Let's see what we get. We'll give you an energy read, a couple of little messages, and I'll see if it's a yes or a no. Okay, I'm just going to do 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom today. I'm not going to do this 3 unless I get opposite cards, then I'll do a 3rd card. Okay, your first question is a maybe yes. You've got the man of authority. Keep the emotions out of all of this. This is telling you to handle this rationally, keep the emotions out of whatever it is. And there's something to do with laziness, but also about overspending creating debt or laziness creating debt. So that's what we've got there. Instead of working hard at something and getting your just desserts, it's showing somebody trying to get something for doing nothing, basically. Your other thing is showing, it's yes in reverse. Both cards are showing me yes to the answer. So I just think that this is a delayed kind of process, whatever it is you're thinking about for your second question. It's just telling you to be prepared for the hard work and some obstacles in your way. And it's also got a warning here about somebody that's very jealous about everything, and not to boast. You know, like some people, let's say boyfriend and girlfriend, they break up, and then the boyfriend ends up with somebody that's got a lot of money, and then he likes to put things all on social media about the holiday they went on, the room that cost $1,000, and, you know, modesty is better than boasting. So yeah, anyway, that's what I'm getting there. Anyway, hopefully that's helped you, Erica. I wouldn't be too concerned about what things are going on. It just looks like she feels again that you owe, that he owes her. Some people are like that. I know somebody that's been divorced for 14 years, that person's choice. And whenever they see anything to do with their husband going on holidays or whatever with his wife that he's had for 13, 14 years, they start talking about that was what we were supposed to do, you know, and they get into this horrible thing. So it sounds like she's like that. All right, let's have a quick look here. What have we got? Hang on, my service on the other phone's just not loading up. Okay, after Erica we have Chris. Thank you, Chris. And then we have Rocky with a $2 question. So Chris, if it's okay with you, we'll do the quick yes or no, and then we'll go on to you. 4 elements, yours will be after Chris for your yes or no, okay? Chris, are you okay with that? Just a quick yes or no for Rocky. Just let me know. If you're not okay with that, we'll go straight on to your, what is it, general for April. And how are you feeling, Chris? All these surgeries and your grandfather, everything going good? I felt so sad when I seen that photo of your grandfather in the hospital and that. I just thought, oh my God, the poor guy, you know? The things that they put our bodies through is amazing, you know? He must be a very, very strong bloke. All right, so have we got a question for Rocky? Rocky. I've seen it back before. Rocky, will Roberto and you see each other soon? We're currently in separation. Again, separation. You feel a lot better and your grandpa is doing a lot better. Oh, that's great. He's home now. That's wonderful. All right, a yes or no, we'll use these because they got the yes or no on them, and they've also got lots of information. So I'm going to say your name in my head. Will Roberto and be in connection with each other again soon? So we're going to do 2 from the top and 2 from the bottom to see what we get. If we get an even 2 yeses and 2 nos, I'll pull another card to get a yes or no. We have 4 yeses on the table. Will you and Roberto be in connection? We actually have the 4 of Wands, the connection, the 2 people on a journey committed to each other. We actually have him showing up as the Knight of Cups, putting the love out there and putting the invitation there. We have the Ace of Wands, which is, again, communication and planning and good news coming in. There's one negative tone here. It's just showing about, it's 10 of Pentacles, it's about getting together, but it's in reverse at the moment. So I feel that that's just showing me that it might be a little way down the track, but answer to your question there, Rocky, is a yes, yes, yes. And it's funny because it's got the planning, the opportunity about somebody wanting to come forward with sensual pleasure, a proposition, an invitation. We also have that planning and wanting to get something happening and the hard work, and then a reunion happening. So we got 3 cards that all talk about the 2 of you getting together. We got 1 I just feel like there's other things at play here, something to do with his work or your work or where you live or whatever. So there is some kind of negative tone, and I feel that it's just about what's going on right now, okay? All right, Chris, we're doing a detailed read for you on just general messages for April. We'll start with these. Show me what's happening with Crystal. What's happening with Crystal in April? Can't believe it's nearly April. It's like what my mum always said when I was young, that don't wish your life away. I remember going, I wish I was 18, I wish I was 21, you know. And my daughter did the same thing, and I said, don't wish your life away. I said, before you know it, you'll be 30, and then you'll be 40, and then time just seems to speed up. It doesn't really, but it feels like it does. Anyway, let's just restart the clock. Enough of my yabbering. Sorry, Chris. What's coming in April for Crystal? Show me what's coming in April for Crystal. C-H-R-I-S-T-A-L-E. Okay, the first thing jumping out at me is about your grandfather, actually. We got the King of Spades here, we got the hospital card, but we don't have anything to do with any surgery, and we don't have anything to do with any kind of like sickness. It's more about something to do with movement and pain. Okay, I don't know if that makes sense to you. He will be okay, but it's not going away, whatever it is. So it's sort of like something sort of jumps out and everybody's like, oh my God, you know, and you go to the hospital or you call the doctor or whatever goes on here, and then everything seems to be, you know, this is what we're going to do, this will sort this all out, and then the end result is showing, if you wanted a 10 out of 10 result, it's more like a 6 or a 5 out of 10 result. It's a good result, but it's not 100% result. You know what I mean? So that's the first thing I'm seeing here. The other thing I'm seeing here is switching to work now. I'm seeing government official work, wishes coming true, somebody holding something out to you for an opportunity, but you're saying no thank you. And in regards to romance and things like that, I'm just seeing socialising, talking about plans, but not actually anything much happening in that regard. So there is social activity, there's invitation to go out to dinner, have a conversation on the phone, and there's talk of a future plan, but not any action taken with it. Now, one other thing I'm seeing here is you've got 9 of Hearts and 5 of Hearts sitting side by side. That normally means a pregnancy and a baby boy. There's another 5 which could mean a second baby boy, twins or double pregnancy, and then there's a hospital card. The things that's missing is the actual fertilisation, the actual pregnancy itself starting. So I feel there may be conversations with somebody, the King of Spades, about this situation, and it's talking and planning, but no action just yet, if that makes sense. All right, so let's look in the 3 rows now, and then we'll move on to the tarots. Did I start that? Yes, I did. Ooh, we got some nice invitations here, Crystal, beautiful. In regards to your health and well-being, this is health getting better and better and better and things going up. The 3 that was missing has now presented itself. There's a few little negative tones, a few little ups and downs here, but the majority of this reading is very, very positive. There's some sort of payout coming up. I don't know if this is a win. I don't know if you're planning on going to the local casino or you're invited to something that's held, got something to do with gambling or whatever. If you put a little in, you will get a return. There is some kind of win here. In regards to surgery and success and all of that, I'm going to sneeze again. Sorry, guys. Sorry. This started yesterday with a sneezing. We were out late fishing, and as soon as the sun started going down, the pollen goes poof, and I've been allergic ever since. Now, in regards to surgery and things, complications and that have been around you in the recent months, not just you, your grandfather as well, it's showing surgery and outcome positive, things even Stevens, okay? So it's showing a good outcome here. It's also pointing to, I don't know where, I think your grandfather's was more to do with up here, wasn't it? Yours was down in the bowel bladder, the pelvic area of the body. This is showing me the pelvic area of the body, and after healing and pain and whatever, it's showing a good outcome, okay? In regards to work and money, your money is going up. So it's showing me somebody else's mistake or somebody leaving a job or whatever benefits you financially. So you go from $3 to $9, put it that way. Okay, so there's quite a substantial increase on its way here. There's something in progress here. September, April in particular, and I'm just looking at all these numbers here in front of me. Yeah, September and April, but April in particular. Oh, and August. So August, September, very beneficial, very good months for you, or 8 to 9 weeks time, 8 to 9 months time, or September and August. These will be good times for you. Socializing, money flowing, good health, opportunities, happiness. April, through somebody's misjudgment or somebody's possible lie, comes something good for you. So somebody does something that is not right, but you benefit for some reason. I'm trying to work out an example on that. Somebody gets a job, they put lies on their application, they say that they went to such and such university, they land the job, and when they go to confirm the details, they find out that they lied on their application. Okay, that's one way of explaining what I'm seeing here. That person, then you benefit because of their error of what they did. Okay. Now, coming through in April, we do have you and somebody else socializing, talking about something solid with each other, talking about a plan, talking about their dreams, your dreams, what you would like. This is a young, dark person. This person has a bit of mystery about them, but they have a strong drive for success and future. Okay, very, very nice energy there. Now, there is another energy looking at you at the same time. This one is the polar opposite of that one. So we've got dark hair, dark eyes, and we've got somebody that's very mysterious, but they seem very driven with what they want to do. It's like somebody that will tell you their plan, but they will leave out some crucial details because they keep things to themselves. The other one wants to map it out step by step and say, this is what I want to do, this is how much money I want to earn, this is what I think of you, this is what I do with my family. So they're very an open book. They may have blue or green eyes, and they may have, for some reason, I'm seeing a bald head for some reason. They want something stable and solid. They're very family orientated. They are your people. That's the only word I can think of. It's like if you walked into a room with this person and their family and friends were there, the music was playing, you'd go, I feel like I've just walked home. I feel like I'm at home. The other one you still feel the comfort and at home with this person, but it's more of just used to. The other one, I feel like it's you and them and a lot of people, okay? Hopefully this is making sense. You've got triple fours, which is very lucky. You've got a whole sequence here that represents fertility, pregnancy through via cesarean birth, a lot of fear around that, nighttime, baby girls everywhere. Yeah, but I also feel that there is a child existing in the future with somebody that you're interacting with, okay? Let's just see bottom of the deck, see what might be hidden here, and then we'll move on to the tarots for a little bit. Okay, so this is a bit of stress and stuff where somebody just disappointing you, somebody where it's literally like where you say, I'm taking myself out of this situation now because I don't want to be part of this anymore. I'm not sure who it is, it's not showing me male or female. It's showing me more likely it's something to do with work or something like that, where you just don't want to be part of whatever it is. It's not really giving me much information at all, apart from the fact that where you remove yourself from the situation and then you say, I'm not committed to that journey with whatever that is. Okay, so that's a bit ambiguous, but okay, the buzz is going. So what we're going to do, Chris, we're going to look at top and bottom of the tarot. Show me any other messages for Crystal for April. Any other messages for Crystal for April? Hopefully beautiful messages. So it looks like you're going to be socialising in April. It looks like there's some sort of bonus thing coming through, financial bonus or something. It looks like successful things to do with medical surgery, all of that. I did see something around the grandfather first up. Through somebody's lie, your wish comes true. That's the only way to say this. Through somebody's deception, your wish comes true. So I feel like if this is a work-related issue that I'm seeing here in April, somebody has lied or done the wrong thing and you get in because of what they did wrong. Okay? The other thing I'm seeing here is you deciding not to worry about anything, that it'll happen when it happens, and you remove your thought pattern, your thought process. If you've been worrying about something and when am I going to do this, how long before it happens, you decide to not put the energies into that and focus on what you do have and what you want. Okay, so you're removing yourself from that. It can be where you remove yourself from a negative energy as well in April. Somebody who's just up and down or negative with you, and you just say, I'm not participating. The other thing I'm seeing here is a new beginning on the horizon, but it's stalled. It's telling you to wait for the right timing. We do have the King of Love sitting here in April. Not going to that next level too quickly. Like in the past, I've seen things where somebody says, let's get married and things like that. This time I'm seeing where somebody's thinking about that, but they're not quite there at that point, or you're not quite there at that point with them. And do not be manipulated into something that is not right for you. Okay? Don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, basically. I'm not sure what that's about. It does look like it's about something personal, not medical, not financial. It looked more about a personal issue. Somebody might be saying, oh, hey, Chris, I want to live with you, or, I can't pay the rent right now, but, so don't be manipulated by emotions or anything like that. And I don't think you will be anyway, because you had a lot of positivity in that reading. All right, let's just quickly, we'll do energy read. Actually, I won't use them. We won't do yes or no, we'll do energy read. So I want you to think about two situations, Chris. Chris is thinking about two situations. Is a positive, negative situation? I'll try and give you a yes or no, but we'll just give you the energy around the two situations, top and bottom, first and second. First at the top, second at the bottom. And then up next, I think it was the $2 question for 4 elements. And then we're on to the next reading. I'm not sure who paid next. I'll check that in a sec. Let's get on to your second one first because it's extremely positive. We have celebration, we have you being you. This can be a mother card, and we have key to success and love and everything. This is beautiful energy here. So whatever the second thing was you were thinking about, it's a yes, 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 as far as a yes and a no. We have celebrating, we have gathering. We have something to do with August again. Now it could be somebody that's born in August. So you might be dealing with a Leo energy coming up in April. But this is you feeling very desired and very happy. Your first one is 2 positive cards. We have the soulmate and we have fertility and everything. This could be about babies and everything. The negative energy is the snake. Now the snake can be somebody deceptive and all of that. If we were looking at health and well-being, this would be a very healthy card. This would be a balanced card. It would be to do with lungs, eyes, ovaries, things like that, too. This would simply mean medication, and it would mean avoid toxic substances at all costs, and make sure you're eating the right thing. Don't be tempted to cut corners, all of that in regards to your health and well-being. In a relationship, this can just simply mean that someone you're going on a journey with may have somebody in the background that would love to sabotage the union, but it doesn't look like it would work anyway. Okay? All right, and that's you, Chris. Thank you so much. Let me just quickly check. I know we've got a $2 super chat there. All right, after the super chat, we have a detailed reading for O'Neill, a reading focused all on career. Okay, so we'll look at that after the $2 reading. Okay. 4 elements. I don't have a first name or a star sign for you to focus on your name or star sign. So can I have either a first name or a star sign, please, to have a look at that question? Because I don't want to say the 4 elements, you know, is the 4 elements going to be find somebody in love? Because the 4 elements is the 4 elements: fire, earth, what is it? Fire, wind, earth, and water. Is anyone for love? 56 letters, Cancer. Oh, S, starts with S, 6 letters, Cancer star sign. Okay. Cancer star sign starts with S, 6 letters. And it's a she, isn't it? She would like to know, is there someone coming towards her in love? S, the star sign, Cancer. Cancer star sign person, starts with S. She would like to know, is there someone coming towards her? 5 letters, 5 letters, Cancer star sign. Is there someone coming in love? Okay, 2 from top, 2 from bottom. Do we need to pull another? We've got yes, yes, yes. You've actually got 2 people coming towards you in love. We have one that is offering love. They may be very romantic kind of person. The image I see here is my nephew who just proposed on a beach under the stars to his fiancée. It was the most romantic bloody thing I've seen. So yeah, we have a romantic person coming in, proposing love, proposing something solid, a proper journey with you. We then have somebody that is fun, mysterious, wants to do this, wants to do that. Would you go on a love journey with them, something solid? Probably not. So we do have somebody that wants you to go somewhere with them, do things with them, maybe join them and go bungee jumping in New Zealand or jump out of a plane or whatever. I just see action, action man, fun, you know. I don't see stability there. The other one, I see somebody that they may take their time with everything, but is somebody coming towards you in love? Yes or no? Yes. We do have where you're needing to let go of the past. You need to try something new. So let's say the person that's fast-paced and wants to take you out and do things and have fun, you like guys with dark hair and blue eyes, and you like them tall or you like them short or whatever. Whatever it is you normally like, look outside of that. Look at something that you might not have thought about, because I feel that that's where it's going to come from, okay? There is somebody else that's just offering flirtation and sex and fun. There's actually three energies here. There's one that wants to play, there's one that's more about themselves than you, and then there's one solid one. So is somebody coming towards you in love? There's more than one, but one of them is about love and stability, okay? So there we go. That's your ex, he wants me back, he wants me to do something with him. Okay. All right, so up next we have, with a detailed reading, I believe it was O'Neill. O'Neill. Now guys, I should be online at least another hour today. I will be here till 2 p.m, but I'm assuming, being that it's Monday, the workers will come in for their lunch behind me over here. There's nothing set up at the moment, so I might be in luck, being that it is a Monday. And I did see all the workers gathered in the morning today, having coffee together, having a talk together. But the people that are here today do normally come in here for their lunch. So we'll see how we go. But at the moment, all the payment I've got is O'Neill, and then we might move on to star signs for a little bit. It was mentioned to me about using another platform to go live. I didn't realise that they use that platform for live. Normally, my daughter actually mentioned it about 2 or 3 years ago about using this other platform. And basically what I thought they do is just little short videos that go for a minute or 3 minutes in total. And she showed me where people were doing a yes and no reading for 3 minutes or something. And I briefly looked at it and thought, no, I'd rather use YouTube. My son, a couple of days ago, showed me this woman similar to myself live, but it wasn't through like doing donations and stuff. It was weird what she was doing. Anyway, I don't want to mention the other platform while I'm live on here. I don't want to promote the other platform. So Chris, I might talk to you about it, and Nina, because I know Nina, you know a lot about the different platforms. And I think Chris and Nina, I think in the past you actually mentioned this to me before. Okay, so O'Neill wanted I think it was a reading on career. Sorry, O'Neill. Focus on your career. Okay, here we go. Show me what's going to go down for O'Neill in regards to the career. O'Neill would like a career reading. Oh, something's coming to a close. That's usually where something sharp and sudden, bang, finished. Basically, many years ago, I worked for a place and they told me, the boss told me, that it was going to close. I was not allowed to tell the other workers. Basically, a couple of days later, people turned up for work. I was there to shut everything down. There was a sign on the door saying this is insolvent or whatever it was. Anyway, let's see. But yeah, that's something I'm thinking of when I see that jump out, O'Neill. It's kind of like something's coming to a sudden end. Okay, so let's see. You're very passionate about what you want in regards to work. It's like, here's you, and you're painted blue, and people around you don't get what it is that you want. They're on a different agenda. I see you working very hard, but it doesn't seem to come out the way you want things to come out. We've got King and Queen of the clubs sitting here with you in the middle, showing up as the passion desire card. Now normally when somebody gets a passion desire card, there's a lot of talking as well for some reason with your job. Usually when we get passion and desire, it's where you've wanted something since you were a little child. You know, you've wanted something, you see yourself on stage, or you see yourself in Europe or whatever. It's like you're working on your journey while other people around you, it's not gelling. So I don't know what you do at the moment, but it just looks like you're either in the wrong business or somebody just doesn't get you. There is some kind of complication between you and another energy here. It's showing where somebody's journey is not your journey. So if you planned on working at a certain level, working certain hours at a certain place, and then you're going to move to this place or that place, this other person has a different agenda. So it's changing your journey. So let's just see where you're going with work and career. There's a new contract coming up, very good deal. Some kind of government thing. Could be government official. It could be something to do with like taxation. It could be something to do with insurances. But there is a good deal coming up. There's somebody that is like you, on board with you, and they're on that same, it's like you finally find where you belong. Okay? At the moment, be careful if you are looking outside of where you are. If you're looking to go somewhere, just be careful of who it is you tell of what you're doing. Okay? Number one, they could swim right in and take it from you. The other problem you would have is if you're not ready to move and transition into a new position or wherever it is you want to go, they could go to the boss and say, oh, O'Neill's planning on leaving, and then they'll say, oh, well, I'll make it easy for them and they can go now. Okay, so just be careful who you're talking to. In regards to female energy, be careful with the females that you trust at the moment. The other thing I'm seeing is you will turn this around. You've got 7, 8, 9 in hearts. So the 7 is your plan, your future, what you want to do. But it's not going to be easy to get there. This is what you've got before we hit the 7, 8, 9. You've got all sort of black energy, a thought process, a learning process. Normally the 3, 4s would be somebody that's a student, somebody that's studying something and finally gets there. Then we finally hit your 7, our double 8s, which is the best thing you can get when we're looking at business, because this is all about money, socializing, fitting in with that right crowd. We've got you sitting here. You're not letting everything out too soon. We've got the celebration, being where you need to be. There is somebody you need to cut out of this journey. So let's say you were planning on starting your own business, and you told Joe Blow that Joe Blow would be part of the journey with you. You need to do this for yourself, not for somebody else. Okay? There's also somebody quite jealous about what you're doing. They're trying to step in. Coming up in the future, we do have contracts being signed. This is you with a nice surprise in regards to work. We also, this has got nothing to do with work, but we do have a wedding here. We have people gathering for a wedding or an engagement party or a long-term commitment kind of ceremony going on. We have something government and official. Like I said, this could be insurances, it could be taxation, paperwork, all of that. And then we have this new connection and working together going on. So after some difficulties, it's like you finished your study or you finished your whatever it is you're doing, and then you're finally, bang, it's all starting to flow and roll and go well. Now, I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I do think this is a lengthy process I'm seeing in front of me. The 7, 8, 9 could represent, it's supposed to take 7 more weeks. It ends up being 8 weeks or 9 weeks. You know, it's something that goes further and further and further. You do have messages in here about somebody in hospital and pregnancy and baby girls. So I don't know if that makes any sense to you as well. Baby girls can be a new look. It can just simply mean, O'Neill, you've been working at a particular place for X amount of years, and now it's a whole new situation, whole new you. Whatever it is, it's looking pretty damn positive. So let's just see what we've got over here for you, O'Neill. Show me general reading on career for O'Neill. Where's things going for O'Neill? Up next, I believe we have another super chat, is it? Show me O'Neill and their career journey at the moment. Alright, now I'm not going to read them upside down because too many of them are upside down, so I think, yeah, I've got the deck upside down here. You need to remove emotional attachment or emotional decisions going on. Take the emotions out of it and it's business, okay? There is somebody that wants you to take your time here and know that this is not going to happen overnight. Now, I didn't mention before, because we're looking at career, but you do have spirit energy trying to guide you at this time. Something to do with April, something to do with September, and something to do with October. This would be people that are not with us anymore. August, September, October, and April. So somebody that either was born or died or whatever. So there is, and it's female energy from the other side trying to get you to open your eyes and do what it is you need to do. Now, what I'm seeing with the tarot is somebody telling you that it's not going to happen overnight. Keep the emotions out of it, and don't get emotionally involved in something. Just keep the emotions out of it, okay? You are presented with 2 choices. Make the choice based on your intellect, what is right, not on emotionally pleasing somebody else. So let's say your parents want you to be a doctor, but you don't want to be a doctor, you want to work with animals. The opportunity is there to be a vet or be a doctor. Don't choose the doctor to please your parents. Choose the vet to please you. Okay? That's the only way I can explain it. Coming up, we do have where you're cutting somebody out. It's emotionally draining. You feel like in the past somebody let you down or it didn't work out the way you thought, and enough of the sleepless nights and worrying about it, it's sort of like, I'm not going to deal with this anymore. I'm moving forward right now. We got double 3s here. I just feel like there's 3 of you for some reason, so you may be going for a certain position or getting a promotion or whatever. It's like where you got to wait. It's almost like whatever it was you applied for, eventually it will be yours, but at the moment it's sort of like a stepping stone. Everything here in this reading is telling you to slow down. To slow down and do what it is you want, not what somebody else expected of you. Okay? The other thing I've got here, and this is the end of the reading, just be very careful with your financial situation at the moment. No silly spending. Reassess what it is. Do you need to be having 10 television stations, or can you do with 2? Do you need that particular car, or could you be leaving the car at home and catching public transport? So it's telling me that you're going to be reassessing what you need and what you don't need, and the options will start to flow. You will be signing contracts, but it's in the future. So you will be transitioning into something else, something that you've been wanting to do, but you're just being told it's not quite ready, whatever it is. Alrighty. So just to finish up, we'll do the energy read yes and no. 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom. If we get a yes, no, I'll pull a third card. So I just want you to think of 2 questions before we move on to the next Super Chat question. It's for O'Neill. O'Neill has 2 questions, top and bottom. All right, we better stop. Yeses are flipping over all over the place. So let's see what we've got. Ha! And just as I said that, we got maybe not for whatever it is you're thinking about the first time. Then we have a yes, no, maybe. So that question can't be answered. Actually, the top one's yes and no. Okay, we've got yes, no, maybe, yes, no, maybe. So I cannot give you a yes or a no here. All I can do is give you the information. So on your first situation, your first question, there's disappointment and delays going on. There's a transformation that is difficult to get it happening. So if you are trying to go into a new job, a new career, start up your own business, whatever it is, there's setbacks along the way. You need to remove something hidden here. I don't know if it's a person. I don't know if it's, I want to set up business over here. There's too many complications here. You need to remove that and find a different location. Okay, so there's something hidden that needs to be exposed for you to be able to progress forward. The second thing you were thinking about, we have a very positive situation coming up. There's some kind of reunion, possibly a celebration going on, contracts being looked at. Do not be tempted by the devil, basically. Do things that's right, not wrong. Include people that you need to, not the people you don't need around. And the other thing is you will be facing a division of your loyalties here. So you'll be thinking, do I do this because this is what I want to do, or am I doing this because this is what they want? I keep feeling throughout the whole reading, O'Neill, that you're trying to please somebody else, a partner, a parent, whoever. So once you disconnect the emotional, whatever that is, and then start working on your thing, it is telling you it's going to take time. There's delays around it. Anyway, that's your reading. Up next, let me just check in here. All right, O'Neill. Okay, we've got another payment here for another reading. May I know if I'll get the second job in April? If I will get a second job in April, okay. Does James the Gemini love me? Okay, so that's a $2 question, the 4 elements, yeah? Okay, does James the Gemini love me? Okay, let's have a look for you. So you're Cancer? 5 or 6 letters? 5, it doesn't really matter about the letters, so star sign. All right, let's do it. We'll do it with these, okay? We won't do it with those. I'll get some of those, so quickly we'll do that. Okay. Does James, the Gemini, love the Cancer? Does James, the Gemini, love the Cancer? I think it was 5 letters, 5 letters. That was just an anchor stubborn that dropped out on me. There is 2 men in this deck, okay? There is 2 men. One of the men, he has a rose in his hand. He wants to be by your side no matter what. He's a family man, all of that. The other one, he's a player. He's about himself. He knows that you want him, somebody else wants him, all of that, okay? You have the man with the rose coming out for your Gemini person. Your Gemini person is, you said, does he love you? This is somebody that's declaring their love. The reason I'm laughing is because the child come out next to him. This is like family, children, future, okay? Now this here, you said he's a Gemini. We've got the 2 doorways. It could simply just represent him. And 4 elements, her down here could represent you. Queen of Diamonds can be somebody who's cold to somebody else, can be somebody that you want long term, you want to think about this thing, but you shut it down, okay? But answer yes or no. We'll just do these. Does the Gemini really love 4 elements, the Cancer? Does the Gemini love Cancer? We got yes, no. We got 3 yeses and 1 no, but the no is in reverse. So when I see something in reverse that's yes, it's maybe not. When I see no in reverse, it's maybe yes. So we've got yes, 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 maybe yes. Does this person love you? And guess what the first card out was? I don't know if you read tarots at all, 4 elements. First card out was the Ace of Cups. That's love. Love, happiness, beginnings, relationships, celebrations, fertility, pregnancy. So this normally means father and child, so I don't know if your Gemini person already has children or whatever. Anyway, that's your answer. Good luck with all of that. Bottom of the deck over here was going on a journey and hard work. We do have the travel thing. There's 2 things here about travel with your Gemini person, so you may be going on a journey with that person as well. All right. Oh, you have children. Okay. All right. Oh, well, that would be like father and child. Father and child. Alrighty. Up next, what did we have? We had a detailed read. Sorry, Chris. Because of all this vertigo stuff I've been getting again, the pressure with the ears, I'm just going to remove something at the moment. Or maybe I shouldn't actually. Maybe my voice is clearer with the things in. I was going to take them out because I don't know if they're creating more pressure or not. May I know if I'll get the 2nd job in April? Okay. Crystal would like to know. Crystal would like to know. Is she going to get a 2nd job in April? Is Crystal going to go get a 2nd job or a job offer? Is Crystal getting a 2nd job in April? It kind of looked like it before in your general reading. CHRISTALD. I'm just going to pause this. It's getting extremely hot. Extremely hot in here. They haven't turned on the little steam moisture stuff. It's getting extremely hot in this room because I've got the roof open and the sun's coming in and I'm just sweat. All right, Chris, let's restart the clock here. All right, will there be a job offer? There's more than one job offer. Will you be getting that, landing that second job? It does look like it because we have the King of Spades, which represents the boss. We got three things that you're looking at. There's three documents I'm seeing here. And then on the end of it, I'm seeing the surprise and signing and all of that. The weird thing I'm seeing here, Chris, is it's not your typical thing that you would be doing. So I don't know if there's, because you work in law and medical or something like that at the moment, don't you? It's connected, but it's not your typical thing. So if you normally do just focused on the law, this would be focused on the accounts, okay? Or if you normally do accounts in regards to the law, you will be doing the processing of the data or entry of the data or whatever. So it's showing me that there's opportunities there, three of them. Two of them that won't happen or whatever, one of them that does. There's a male here. The reason I'm saying law, accounts, all of that, is he can be an accountant, he can be a taxation department, he can be a lawyer, okay? But then over here, it's the cards that normally represent where somebody doesn't fit. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that this is giving me the image of you working in something that you wouldn't normally be doing. And I'm also hearing the word temporarily. So you may be asked to fill in for somebody because they're not well, or they've got to go out of the country for a funeral or something, you know. So I'm feeling temporary, something that you don't normally do. Okay, so let's just see what else we get. Hello there, nine-tailed fox, is it? Welcome. Will you be working? Government official, not usually something you normally do, because we've got black sevens. Now, the sevens are all about you're planning where you want to go, what you want to do. When they're black, it's doing that thing, but not the way you thought. So let's say you planned on going to work in the hospital in New York. You'd go and work in the hospital, but not in New York. You'd go and work, you know. So yes, there is another job. We have the King of Diamonds, which is the king of the money. You've got the two kings coming out, which is a business transaction. You've got the aces, which is signing the contracts. You've got the double jokers, which is signing contracts. We have official with the two black tens. But then we have these black sevens in the middle. The only other way of looking at the black sevens in regards to work and career is distance. That it's at a distance, or you've got to go stay somewhere to do that job and then travel, commute backwards and forwards for some reason. You've got something in this reading that's got nothing to do with having the second job. You've got something to do with the gathering of the women, discussing something, planning something. There's some sort of trip here where you're going to be very happy about all of that. There's actually a wedding ceremony going on here, or an engagement party. I can see people with glasses and toasting and everything. So I don't know if it's connected to this job. Yeah, I don't know if you've thought about applying for something that's out of what you normally do to have this other experience, so to speak. I know quite a few people that have done that, where they work as an accountant for 10 years and then all of a sudden they work in the music industry, and they still do their account work, but they work in the music industry at the same time. So yeah, I just see a lot of people I see something to do with government official. It can be taxation, it can be insurance. But will you be landing another job? Will there be some... The opportunity is there, the contract is there. There is 3 different things. There's a lot of female energy because you had 3 fours, which is female. You've got 2 queens here, which is 2 more females. You have the 2 kings, which is the business deal. Let's just see with the tarots. Bottom of the deck looks really nice. Got the last 4 has come out at the bottom. So that's April, 444, the 4 fours. At the bottom of the deck, we have the work, the paperwork. We have the responsibilities, the new responsibilities. We have that. Ace of diamonds, 10 of diamonds, the 4. It's got something to do with 444, female energy. Now the bosses, the kings that are coming out, don't necessarily have to represent men, Crystal. It can represent the boss, male or female. Or, as we're all saying nowadays, what is it? Non-binary. Okay, so here we go. Crystal, show me more about Crystal in April and in her career. Will there be another job? I've applied for other things outside. I also applied at an old company, Cardinal, I used to. Okay, so there's 3 things, 3 opportunities. 2 of them will go by the wayside. One of them, I feel the thing that you choose is something that you don't normally do. Something you don't normally do. And you may actually be learning something or end up with some kind of qualification because you did this new thing. Okay, let's see what else we get. Did I start that? Yes, I did. I'm just making sure these aren't all upside down. They're not. Show me Crystal and what's going to be happening with the 2nd job in April. If you don't start it in April, you get it in April because you got the contracts, you got the kings, you got the queens. There's the opportunity there. Nine of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, double 10s. The 10 of Swords to me is 10 of Spades. 10 of Pentacles is all about the money. This is something government official, even I kept saying about a hospital in New York or whatever, not necessarily New York, but hospital. So hospital department, because the 9 can represent the surgery, the 10 represents the hospital. There's success here. I'm just wondering why these 2 are in reverse, because they're actually about you getting the offer, you accepting the offer, you working with a new team, and then the progress that's made. There's an expectation of, let's say, whatever, $9 an hour, but it's more likely $10 an hour. It's like you come in, let's say you go into something that's the accounts department, right? And you're working through stuff and you're on a team. You start to see that there's a discrepancy there. And then you look at the rules regarding this, what's the law regarding this. It's like you find something. They bring you in because you find something. It can also mean and represent that the people are looking at your applications and they're thinking, she's what we need here. She will get this job done. You do have a delay in regards to either you or your grandfather, something to do with personal matter, a healing matter. There's a slight little hiccup there where I'm going to need X amount of weeks to move forward. It may have nothing to do with actual healing. It may be they expect you to work Tuesdays and Thursdays, but you're currently doing work for the place you're with. Okay, so there's some kind of delay thing there, and then it's happening. We've got government official here. Got a very forceful energy here. It's like somebody begging you not to go work there. It's like the opportunity's here. The opportunity, you want to accept it. The money will be good. The opportunity will be good. The experience will be good. Somebody's out of sorts about you doing this. So it's either where you would go, somebody there is not that happy about you coming in, they're worried what you're going to find out or whatever, or where you're going to be going from, they're worried that they're going to lose you from where you are. All right, but yes, it does look like there's the opportunity there. A stitch in time saves 9 is showing about preventing disaster, pulling the blindfold off and making a decision, and then assessing something. Okay, you've got a lot of 10s and 4s coming out, Crystal, so I don't know if it's a date, the 10th of the 4th, whether they want you to sign up to work, you know, it's a temporary position till October. Maybe that's what I'm seeing there. We'll use these just to get some messages to finish up. Think about, maybe think about 2 of the jobs or something. Just think about 2 situations, Crystal. I will give you a yes or a no, but we'll just give you some messages to finish up on that. Make sure they're upright. Crystal has 2 situations in mind. Top is her first situation, second situation is at the bottom. Okay, we're going to flip these over. Cards that messages you need to hear is trust in yourself. Trust in your own decision, your own knowledge, your own learning, everything. You need to trust in yourself with what you're going to be doing, and keep away from some sort of negative person at this time. All right, what do we got here? For your first situation, we've got, in regards to yes or no, we got yes, yes. We got success, and we got giving a little, but not giving the all. All right, so it can be where you're getting little bits of money coming in, but it's not a big lump. So it's sort of like a little bit of money coming in here. It's also saying that if you are successful or you win something, because in your last reading I seen something about maybe winning or something, be sure to share that around and help others. The other thing is telling you all about success in a new job, possible new career turning point, going in a new direction. The other things I'm seeing here on your second question, so that was a yes and it was positive. Your second situation is very positive as well. We have a yes, yes and maybe. So you've been told here about triumph, victory and moving forward, travel possibly coming up. We also have this, don't get involved in some kind of discrepancy between people or somebody that's being negative. I just feel like you're on a journey, but there is a negative energy that's trying to make it not so great. So you need to enjoy whatever it is presented to you, be positive and move forward, and just, you know, not today, please, leave me alone. We got a lover's thing here. Some strong attraction coming forward to you. That's something you need to know. Yeah, there's somebody out there watching. Hopefully it's not the guy. Remember when you were at the fuel station getting fuel or something, and the guy, I think he asked for your phone number or something like that. It's very strange, but it happens. It happens. All right. So what have we got up next? We've had another payment, have we? Just let me see, I'm waiting for this to come in. Okay, up next we have, who is that there? Ariana, I just didn't want to say the name, I can see it at the bottom there. Ariana, your question is, and this is a mini read, and then after that we have another mini read for MM. Okay, I haven't got a question on here, so as soon as I start this one, Nina, can we please get the question for Mira? Mira is next. And welcome back, Mira, welcome to my channel. And welcome to the channel, Ariana. I don't believe you've been here before. just quickly check on this. Oh, you've been here once before, back in February. Okay, sorry for not remembering the name, especially with that big long name you've got there. You must have changed it, have you? All right, so this is a mini read. Mini read. Okay. So you want to know how Cohen feels towards you romantically. Is there possibility of a romantic relationship? Will Ariana possibly have, I've got to stand up, a romantic relationship with, is it Cohen? Will Ariana, does Cohen feel romance towards Ariana? First thing I'm seeing here is your past, disappointment, sad, betrayal, things just not being what they seem. The good news is we do have the Two of Hearts sitting in your future, not too far away. You've been through something tough. That's showing me something quite tough here. All the plans of what you thought was going to be, it's like somebody put a hammer through that. It may be a personal matter unrelated to what you've been doing. It may be something happened with your mum, something happened with, you know what I mean? But it is showing me that there is stability and happiness coming. So let's just have a look at this guy's name before we move on to the rest of it. This person is in between what they feel about things. So they're not sure whether it's just friendship, just a sort of like, hello, how are you kind of thing, or whether what's the right thing to do here. I don't know if there's children involved with you or Ariana or Cohen, but normally this kind of sequence represents something to do with young siblings or children themselves. And it can be about pregnancies that don't happen or not wanted at this stage or something like that. I'm seeing the two of you, you're coming from something quite hard and he's coming from something less hard. Okay? Is he coming towards you with love? Let's have a look. I don't know if you work with him or it's some sort of social activity, because all I'm seeing at the moment is groups of people and little bits of flirting or sort of trying to work out, does he like me or is this just how he talks to everybody? Because we've just got the man's man kind of cards coming out and some kind of activity. There is some bad blood either on his side or yours. So I don't know if you know his sister or he knows someone from your past or something. So there's some kind of connection there that's sitting in a wedge in between the two of you having something together at the moment. This is only a brief mini reading. The bottom of the deck is showing you and him sitting there. You're looking at him, you've got a soulmate connection thing here, and you're trying to work out what's the best way, how's this going to happen. This is quite nice energy. You do have that Two of Hearts, which is the two of you coming together. The outcome cards are up and down. So we do have the connection with each other. We do have this kind of reconciliation and a new look, a new thing going on. But in the middle of it, we have some kind of responsibility that's sitting in a wedge between the two of you coming together. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, there's no children. He's a friend of yours. He's brother of your my So you used to date his brother. That's what I'm seeing here. So yes, there is desire. There is a possibility that you two will come together in a relationship. But at the moment, there's this wedge between the two of you that stops it from happening. And I don't know if it's from your side or his, okay? So one of you is sort of like, But there is a definite connection there between the two of you, and it does look likely that you are going to be bringing it together at some point. There may be a fear that you and his brother would reconnect with each other, okay? Oh, so you only recently broke up with the brother. Okay. All right, so we'll just give you, because this is a mini read, with a mini read we do one yes and no. So let's just have a look. So just think about a yes-no question. It doesn't have to be yes-no, we can just look at the energy, but I'll try and give you a yes or no. So Ariana has a question in mind. Is it yes or no? Maybe in time, yes. Okay. There's a healing going on. There's escaping trouble, escaping problems, and all of that sort of thing going on. Trying to get out of here, kind of feeling. You will be going triumphant. You will be victorious. You will move forward. You will be happy. There's movement coming up. So I don't know if you're going on a holiday or something like that. And you also need to have the courage to stand up and have your say. So if you haven't spoke to this Cohen, if you haven't actually voiced anything to him, it's showing me that if you did decide to speak up and have a chat, you're successful with that feeling at the end of it. And I don't know if he's trying to rescue you as well. There's some kind of where he's rescued you out of something that was negative. Anyway, up next, have we got another super chat there? I can't see super chat on my screen. Up next we actually have Mira is next. When did that super chat get paid? I don't have a super chat on here, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I was picking up on as soon as I looked at the reading, Ariana. It was like there's something that's sticky between the two of you. Like, what's the right thing to do? But there is an attraction. There is something between the two of you. But at the moment, that's sitting in the middle of it. Okay, so we do have... who paid first? I don't know who paid first. Yeah, I scrolled back and I found it, 4 elements. I found the super chat payment, but I don't know who paid first because I was reading. Anyway, it's only a $2 thing, so we'll do that first and then we'll move on to, no worries, Ariana, please come back. See you another time. Mira, we'll do yours. Yours is a mini read. We'll do the mini read after the quick $2 one, okay? So what was the question there for 4 elements? 4 elements. Will James, the Gemini, be true to his word if you take him back? I'm wondering if this is James. Anyway, let's have a look. We'll use these, and we'll use these again. 4 elements, the Cancer star sign. If she decides to take him back, James the Gemini, will he be true to his word? If the 4 elements, the Cancer star sign, takes James the Gemini back, is he going to be true to his word? 2 from the top, 2 from the bottom, over here. 4 elements, the Cancer star sign is thinking of taking James the Gemini back. Will he be true to his word? Will he be true to his word? we have Three of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Chariot, which all mean yes, yes, yes. Page of Cups is somebody wanting to start the journey, start the beginning. Three of Cups, the getting together, like a family kind of feeling. Chariot, you said you were Cancer, possibly just your star sign. What we got over here, we've got somebody that wants to give the love here. We got somebody that wants to get on the right journey. There's a mountain ahead and a lot of hard work here between the two of you. So is he true to his word? I would like to take this that he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work at this, put it that way. We've got two cards that mean this is all about the mountain to get there. At the bottom we have the work, the discussions, a lot of talking going on. Down here we have, probably this represents the Gemini guy, the Jack of Clubs. There's somebody, you know, wanting to take that journey, wanting to do it. But this also means that I'm thinking that this person has said, are they true to their word? They're willing to put in the efforts no matter what it takes. That's what that looks like. We just got the love here and going on the journey. Finding that right foot, finding the journey. But in regards to yes and no, we've got yes, yes, yes that I pulled here, okay? Two of them are in reverse, which can mean maybe not at this time, but the first card out was a definite yes, and it was the Cancer star sign. We'll just quickly see what was at the bottom. At the bottom, we had yes, yes, and then stress and fear. So out of 6 cards, we have 5 yeses and 1 no. I'd have to say that's a yes. Okay. Anyway, good luck with that, with whatever you decide to do there for elements. Alrighty, MM, is D Shooter Crush thinking relationship? No worries there for element. Is D Tudor Crush thinking relationship with me, or what's he feeling along that with me? Huh? This is mirror, isn't it? Oh, so D is your tutor, and you've got a crush on this person. Is the tutor thinking of having a relationship with you? What's his feeling? Okay, and this was a mini read. Okay, here we go. Is D Mirror's tutor, that starts with D, I'm just going to say your tutor. Is Mirror's tutor thinking about relationship with her? How's he think about her? What's he thinking about her? There's teacher-student, there's success, getting your result. There is commitment to what your journey is as student and tutor. There is thoughts of togetherness and friendship. The outcome is showing possibility of something more. There's absolutely no love hearts come out. All of it is diamonds. So if this was hearts, if this was hearts, and if this was hearts, I'd say that this person is currently thinking about a romantic journey. This is friendship, this is dedication and commitment, and this is possible future outcome of something more. There's absolutely no females come out in this. We've got males, males, males everywhere. We've got 3 kings and 2 jacks come out. One is the same symbol and the other ones are different. So what that literally means, in your circumstance, we're looking at not father and child, we're looking at teacher and student, okay? Even though you could be similar age and all the rest of it, it's looking promising for the future because of this possible commitment in the future. At the moment, it's just showing a lot of study and hard work and things moving forward. Let me just see what the tarots have to say. And then up next, what have we got up next? I don't think anybody else has paid. You've got oh, so D, okay. Maybe that's why all the kings and the jacks come out, because there's different tutors, different ages, different sex, whatever. All right, so D, the tutor. Mirror has a tutor. His name starts with D. Will there be, are these upside down? Will there be a romantic connection in the future for D, the tutor, and Mirror? Show me what's there. Good luck. Bethel, I can see yours there. I don't know if I'm going to be able to read. Oh, it's just a general read. Okay. Okay, Mirror. What have I got here? The outcome cards are looking good, but this is somebody that's undecided. They're not too sure. They don't want to cause a problem with other people. So I don't know if there's somebody in the background more than you with this person. I don't know if this person's tutoring other people as well. I see you. You're the Queen of Cups. You're wanting romance. There is this fear of secrets and hidden agendas and stuff like that. There is a fear also of everything just not working, not going right. I feel like you lose some sleep about this connection with this person, like you think about this person too much. The outcome about you and D, the tutor, there'll be a lot of work and discussions, possibility of him being the Knight of Cups in the future. So there is a possibility that this may turn from tutoring and just friends and talking to more. Bottom of the deck, giving in to temptation, remaining balanced, and possibly going out together in the future. It's like this person doesn't want to give in to something. Anyway, that's your reading. It looks like maybe, there's a slight chance that maybe. It's just like, even though you've explained to me before that it's not you're not going to high school and this is one of your teachers, it's not that kind of situation. But it's still a tutor, like this person's helping you out and they're teaching you something, okay? All right, let's do a one sort of yes and no kind of thing for you. Show me. The answer for Mirror. So Mirror, I want you to think about something right now. It can be just an energy read, or it can be a yes and no, or both. Anyway, Mirror's thinking about something right now. What's the answer? What does she need to know? We've got a maybe yes here. Okay, we've got a maybe yes. Something's become a routine. You know how sometimes people can like somebody and that and do nothing about it, and then so much time goes past and it turns into a friends only zone, and then the other person doesn't think anything. At the moment it could be sliding into that. There is this desire and thing not being met at the moment. But we do have where there is, if it's not D, the tutor, we do have people that do desire you and want a relationship with you. Hopefully it's D, the tutor, but you are slipping into the zone where, because nothing's happening, nothing might happen. Because it's going into that friendship zone and, hey, you know, let's do your study and then I'll see you next week. So unless you decide to finally voice this to this person, I don't know, because I'm seeing you offering something. So the answer to your question is more of a yes than a maybe. So it is a yes, but it's on hold for some reason. So whatever you were thinking just then, it's a yes. All right, what have we got happening now? Is that all the donations now? My phone's just spinning around at the moment, hang on. Yeah, I know Bethel donated. I did see something come up on the screen. Oh, now it's logged me out. Okay. Something going wrong. I actually did a face-to-face reading yesterday, and the girl that I did the reading for 6 months ago, she paid the wrong person, and I should have confirmed payment before she left, and the payment's not there this morning, so... All right, I think that being that it's nearly 12:30, I'm going to do Bethel's reading, and then anybody that's watching, if you want me to have a quick look at your star sign, but I'm going to sign out, girls, so can we just put crosses on the screen that I'm finished for today? Yeah, because it's 12:15. By the time I finish Bethel's reading, which is a detailed reading, it'll be close to 12:30, and everybody's starting to gather out there. They still haven't put anything in here, so I'm not sure if they're going to eat, but I'm feeling a bit so I need to go and get a drink of water and just stop. So yeah. Now Bethel, your question was, what can you expect from now until the end of May? So we're sort of looking 2 months forward, April, May. Money, love, career, jobs, etc. I'm thinking that we'll put jobs and career and money one side, and then health, love, personal on the other side. It won't necessarily come out on either side just because I'm splitting it up, but it makes it easier to read and focus on one and the other, not just a whole load of things at one hit. All right, so general reading on everything basically for Bethel. All right, let's do it. Chris, I've just sent you a message on WhatsApp. Have a look at that. Give me your 2 cents worth, what you think. I'll just quickly... Interesting. Interesting. Well, must just be same star sign, same name. Just a major coincidence. Both the same star sign, one of them with the same name. Very strange. All right, Bethel. That's a different discussion going on between me and Crystal at the moment about something from earlier. So let's see, Bethel, 10 minutes. There we go. Okay, Bethel, so we're going to split this into two. One is all going to be emotions, relationships on the left, and the other's going to be finances, career on the right for the coming months. April, May, what's coming towards Bethel in regards to emotions, family, relationships on the left, love. Main focus on love on the left, and on the right, work, career, money, and we'll throw court in over on the right. Just as I said that, the 10 of clubs flipped over, which can be documents and all of this sort of thing. It's going to take me a little while just to get the 9 on each side. And as expected, the love cards have come out on the right hand side, and the what looks like career, court, money. So I'm going to read it that way, because this has got nothing to do with love and this has got nothing to do with work. All right, so we'll focus on this side being the, if this was love, this would be a relationship that's completely finished, completely done, not even a friendship connection, and a new person coming in the near future, more likely around June, not April or May. Okay, that's one way of looking at that. And there is two options presenting themselves. One of them is strong, sturdy, works with their hands, could be a chef, could be a builder. The other one could work in medical or accounts or even teaching. One of them you're interested in, one of them you're not. And there's something to do with returning to the past, but it doesn't work. That's if we look at that as relationship. If we look at this as work, you're going to be extremely happy. Extremely happy. Going from a bad situation to a really good situation, plans that you had that were on hold, finally all starting to work, contracts being signed, travel involved backwards and forwards, a mystery being revealed, and a new friendship coming out of all of this. Now, if I switch them over and we say that this one over this side is your work and court and all of that, the first three cards are showing me documents and court and a final sort of situation here. I am seeing 10 of diamonds sitting next to as the result from past mistakes. I'd like to think that that's some kind of payout coming your way, somebody doing the right thing, somebody being exposed for doing the wrong thing, and notification coming towards you. In regards to your career, this would be like finishing some kind of project or finishing some kind of schooling and signing off on one thing and investing heavily in the new agenda, working side by side with somebody that cares quite a bit about you and about your well-being and about your future. There's an opportunity coming to be a student of something new in the future. In regards to love, if we switch it over, and this is love over here, we have a soulmate, we have somebody that's mysterious and secretive, and we have somebody else that wants to take you out and take you on a journey and just be a friend. We have somebody that wants to be the soulmate connection and wants to be long-term commitment to you. Then we have this friendship thing. We have a lot of sexual energy over here, so be prepared for that coming through in April and May, where people are going to say, hey, do you want a drink? You know, you might be out somewhere, and I think it was you that said you, I don't know if it was a casino or a restaurant or something, and somebody's ex was there. And you said to me you weren't sure if she actually knew who you were, but she looked at you and that. I had the feeling when you said that, and I don't think I got back to you, Bethel, I do think she knew exactly who you were. Even though your hair was totally different on the day or whatever, there's no mistaking your face, your beautiful little face. She would know. If she sent a picture of you, she would know that that was you. You would have to be wearing big glasses on your face and really dark makeup on your eyes or something, and yeah, to not know that that was you. Regardless of, like, if I put my hair all back, you all know that this is me. You know what I mean? So, and I think even if I took my glasses off, you'd go, oh yeah, that's Betty. I like the love thing, but I do feel that there is someone that in the past has broke your heart trying to come into your mind. It's not so much where you see them face to face, it's more likely that you go to bed tonight and you have this massive dream where you're wandering around the streets of Chicago having ice cream with this person from the past, and you wake up and think, what the hell was that? You know, so I do feel that there's somebody that through your dream state and everything is trying to connect with you, and it's confusing. There's somebody else that once you meet them, at first it might get off to the wrong foot. This person could be a Leo or an Capricorn. So you've got a Capricorn or a Leo energy around you coming up, or both. Put it this way, one energy is sexual and friendship. One energy, there's three energies. One energy is secretive and past, and I feel that you don't want anything to do with it. And one energy, it starts off rocky, but then it feels really, really good. So I do see love, I see entertainment, I see socializing, sexual energy, fun energy. There's some kind of travel coming up. Possibly two circumstances. One would be a celebration and one would be something you'd rather not go to, but I'm feeling you should go. Okay, you should go. All right, let's see what we get with tarot. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to say one side will be love and relationships, the other side will be more about finance, career and court, and I'm not going to nominate which side's which. We'll just see what happens. So we'll do 3 from the top for one side and 3 from the bottom, and then we'll shuffle what's left, and I'm not going to turn them over until I've done it. Okay, so 3 from the top for one side, whether that be love, romance or money and career, and we'll shuffle what's left for the other side. That was the sun that flipped, and an argument. So something shining light on an argument, could be court. Okay, this wants to come out. It flipped and now it just dropped out of the deck. So that's got to come out on this side. We'll stop now. Okay, let's see which side's which. First card out over here is mending from a broken heart and love and somebody wanting to take you on a journey, but there's something wrong where not quite finished that journey of healing. There is something that makes you have a sleepless night. There is a very strong energy coming in, firstly as just a partner, just somebody that wants to be friends, wants to take you on a journey. But there's a lot more strength to this connection than you're seeing or realizing. Somebody also may be impulsive and silly. A male energy is being a bit silly over here. Over on this side, this could also represent love because we do have sun and lovers. Oh, we got 10 of Cups. Nah, this is definitely love and romance. Okay, so I'm going to take this as the Emperor as being the court, the 3 of Pentacles being working together on the journey. This is in the past, the mending from the past. This is the stress you've been through, and this is a snap decision to turn things around. So I'd say that the Knight of Cups, which I was thinking was love and romance, I'd say that that's you passionate about what you need to do. Okay, so we'll take that as that. I think that's all about court with that Emperor sitting there. The swords people to me are the lawyers, the law, the rules. But healing from the past and then getting on a journey with somebody and making successful outcome here. Over here we have the Sun, the Lovers, the decision with the Ace of Swords, making a plan. We have this gentleman here, the King of Swords, tall, dark and handsome in my book. We have the Ten of Cups going on a journey of love, and we also have this. This possibly could be an invitation to a wedding and you actually connect with somebody from your past. Nothing to do with the school or any of that stuff. This may be somebody you went to school with, somebody that used to live down the road from you. This is nice in regards to love. Nice. I do see your options are there though. It's funny because both sides could be read as love and romance, but only one side could be read as work and that when I did that one. All right, so let's just do, I'm going to do 3 of these for you. Just what other messages? Oh, your birthday's coming up. Happy birthday. That's right. That's right. You're Taurus, aren't you? A friend of mine, it's her birthday soon, and Nina's birthday soon. She's Aries. So what are we currently in? We're currently in the Pisces. Oh no, it's okay. I thought I forgot to say happy birthday to somebody, but that's not for a while yet. All right, this is just to finish off for you, Bethel. Just 3 more messages. What else do you need to see? Okay, that's 1. Stability, growth, strength, moving forward, plans that you've been having finally starting to show action, signing documents in your favour, and wishes coming true. Wow. 3 of some of the best cards that you can get in this deck. Bottom of the deck we've got examining something closer, the light bulb going on, and you finally being you. If there's any health related matters going on for you, this is showing a good outcome. And we're going to finish up. Everybody's coming in for their lunch now. Bethel, we'll just quickly do the yes and no. We're finished now, guys, so there's no more readings on the table. Let's just get this done. And Nina, that thing that I was going to look for you, I think I can go next door there because I'm just doing a recording with voice. I'm not doing a video. Let's just do this last bit. Okay, Bethel, I just want you to think of 2 situations, 2 questions you might have in your mind, and let's see what we get. Guys, I'm out of here as soon as this is finished, so goodbye to everyone. Thank you to everyone that donated today. Thank you to Nina and Chris for running the room so smoothly. And good luck with everything, people what's got things going on. And Chris, I might be sending you a message about that other thing in a minute. All right, your first question is yes, yes, yes. And your second question, yes, yes, yes. Okay, we've got 6 yeses on the table. Your last messages for today, Bethel, are about, just firstly with star signs, we got Leo and Cancer and Sagittarius and fire over here as well. So it can be Leo, but it's female energy. Female Leo over here. Leo, Aries and Sagittarius, is it, for fire? Sorry if I'm wrong. We got Cancer star sign up here. So that's the star signs on the table. As I said, we've got very positive energy on the table to finish off the reading. We've got you going on a journey. We've got you celebrating, coming together with somebody. We've got you feeling very, very happy, very relieved as well. New beginning. Possible pregnancy for you or somebody around you at this time. Being very optimistic about what the future is going to hold for you. Taking your time with something, don't rush anything at this stage. And lastly, it's just showing you being very, very energetic and busy. health-related matters, again, would be quite good. Very good. Very, very good. That's it. Thank you, everybody. I'm out of here. And I won't be online tomorrow. I've got something to do with the hubby. We're not going to be in the area. And on Wednesday, I think that on Wednesday we will be here. Thursday, there's actually a funeral on Thursday which I won't be able to attend. It's very far away. But I will be participating online, viewing the funeral, but I'll also be travelling on that day. So I won't be online. I'm fingers crossed that I can get online on my Wednesday or Tuesday. So if anybody that's watching and you're wanting a reading and you've missed me today and you're watching this as a recording, I should be back on my Wednesday. So not tomorrow, but the next day, okay? If I can't get online on Wednesday, unfortunately, I probably won't be online for a whole week. And it is Easter next weekend, so happy Easter to everybody that celebrates Easter. And that reminds me, I've got to get to the shop and buy my little munchkin, my little grandchildren. Got to buy them some Easter bunny stuff. This will be the first year since my grandson was born, and probably since my own children were born, that I won't actually be home for Easter. I'll be away for something totally unrelated to Easter, and yeah, so unfortunately I won't be with my grandchildren. I invited my son and his wife and kids to go where we're going, and he doesn't want to. He wants to stay home. He said the weather's going to be crap, I don't want to go there. But I think the weather's going to be glorious. Anyway, happy Easter to those that celebrate it, and to those that don't, happy holidays. And hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be back on Wednesday. Anyway, take care everyone, look after yourselves. Good night if it's night time for you, and good morning wherever you may be. Bye for now.